on July 30th, 1975, a man walked into a parking lot. He never walked out. On a warm summer afternoon in Michigan, one of the most powerful men in America vanished. Not a movie star, not a president, but a man feared by both. A labor union boss who controlled millions of workers, billions of dollars, and had dangerous connections to the Mafia. No blood, no witnesses, no body. Nearly 50 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. James Riddle Hoffa was born in 1913. He didn't come from wealth. He came from struggle. By his 30s, Hoffa rose to lead the Teamsters Union, one of the largest labor unions in the United States. Truck drivers, warehouse workers, dock workers. By the 1950s, Hoffa controlled over 2 million members. That meant power, political power, economic power, and power always attracts enemies. Behind the scenes, Hoffa had a secret relationship, the Mafia. Union pension funds were allegedly used to finance mob casinos in Las Vegas. In return, Hoffa gained protection and control. But when you deal with organized crime, loyalty is temporary. The government noticed, and soon, so did the FBI. In 1967, Hoffa was convicted of jury tampering and fraud. He was sentenced to 13 years in prison. For the Mafia, this was dangerous. A man who knew too much, now locked away. In 1971, President Richard Nixon commuted Hoffa's sentence. But there was a condition. Hoffa was banned from union leadership until 1980. Publicly, Hoffa agreed. Privately, he planned a comeback. And that terrified the Mafia. Hoffa arrived at Macca's Red Fox restaurant at 2 p.m. He was there to meet two Mafia figures, Tony Giacalone, Tony Provenzano. At 2:30 p.m., Hoffa was seen pacing. At 2:45 p.m., he called his wife. They're late. Minutes later, Jimmy Hoffa disappeared. Hoffa's car was still parked. No signs of struggle. No blood. No witnesses. It was as if he vanished into thin air. The FBI launched one of the largest missing person investigations in U.S. history and found nothing. Over the decades, dozens of theories emerged. Some say Hoffa was shot within hours. Others claim he was cremated. One informant said his body was destroyed so completely, it could never be found. Every lead ended the same way: silence. The FBI searched fields, landfills, even stadiums. In 2022, 47 years later, another dig. Another promise, and once again, nothing. A legend that never died. Jimmy Hoffa didn't just disappear. He became a legend, a warning. Some secrets are buried too deep, and some truths were never meant to be found. One man vanished, but the mystery of Jimmy Hoffa lives on. What do you believe happened to Jimmy Hoffa?
If you believe unsolved cases still deserve justice, subscribe to this channel, share your theories in the comments, and keep these stories alive until the truth finally speaks.